You may want to mark this Halloween holiday by settling in with a spooky story, and you'll be in good company.
Nielsen Bookscan says 2023 was the biggest year for horror ever, and this year could break new records. CBS's Michael George says readers are now creeping by the thousands into book clubs.
Tucked away inside a New York City restaurant,
What came first, me or the fear?
a gathering to discuss a fictional town where everyone has been found dead or dismembered, laid out in the novel Phantoms.
I am apparently afraid of giant moths. I learned that about myself. Super scary.
So it's just pitch black, and you...
Denora Aguilar started the Thriller Crush book club in 2023. They recently read Dracula, The Kind Worth Killing, and The Hellbound Heart.
My first book club meeting, nobody showed up. But now I have 224 members, and we have a lot of fun every month.
According to the online platform bookclubs.com, the number of groups specifically focused on the horror genre doubled in the past year. The site is now hosting more than 1,000 horror book clubs.
The whole time I was reading this, I kept thinking, this has to be a movie.
The club My Dark Library meets on Zoom and just finished the Halloween Tree. In Chicago, the horror bookstore Bucket of Blood has been hosting monthly meetups for 10 years. This October, they read House of Leaves.
It's always a lively discussion. There's a lot of fantastic independent publishers, new writers coming out in the genre.
Unequivocally, yes, they like to be scared.
We met up with Anna Ford, the founder and CEO of bookclubs.com at New York City's book club bar.
It's different. It's an escape. There's a lot to talk about. It's suspenseful.
She says since COVID, people are looking for community.
Now I have people to laugh with, people to gasp with.
And there's growing interest in all genre-specific clubs.
Oh, I don't want to read this scene anymore, man.
Which means there's a club for everyone. So enter if you dare. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
Now, even if you aren't part of a book club to enjoy some spooky stories this Halloween, you can still enjoy some on your own or as a family.
Joining us to share some scary yet popular books this season is Alexander Davis. Alexander, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
No time like the present, Halloween, for a good scary book. Do you find that these types of books are popular year-long or just primarily this time of year?
I only read them this time of year, but people love them no matter what. They explore emotions, imagination, escapism. They're dealing with some very unrealistic scenarios, but some real issues that are still important today.
Yeah, emotions, they always get the scare out of me for sure. Now, you brought in a few books today. Why don't we start on the right? Tell us about that one. And are these the kind of the authors that are hot right now, or why did you bring in these books?
So I brought in a good mix of new and classic, adult and young adult. So there's really something for everyone here today. So if we start over here, Hidden Pictures is about a young nanny who discovers chilling artwork from the kids she's taking care of.
Ooh.
But the pictures might be portraying actual horrific events. So now she's on the hunt to discover the truth.
I always say, beware the kids. Beware the kids.
Kids are creepy
That's
sometimes.
Right.
So what I love about this book is that it also includes the artwork in the book. It's a fun feature that I haven't really seen in a lot of books, and it gets creepier and creepier as you go.
Ooh, okay, so it kind of builds up to a crescendo.
Absolutely.
All right, what about this second book that you got here?
So Mr. Magic is a group of former child stars from a mysterious TV show. They reunite to uncover their disturbing secrets of their past and the strange forces that still haunt them today. And it really asks them to take a critical look at nostalgia and think, do those memories that we have, are they really as great as we think they are when we hold on to them?
Yeah, I always think that when I go back and watch a TV show that I thought was great in my youth, and then I watch it and I was like, oh, that wasn't that good. But, you know, things change as you become an adult.
Right, exactly.
All right, now let's go to the other hardcover you have here.
So this is the Mary Shelley Club. It's a young adult novel. A high school girl joins a secret club that reenacts horror movie scenarios to scare others as a prank. But she finds herself in real danger when the lines between fiction and reality begin to blur. It's a big, adrenaline-pumping book that's going to have you turning those pages until you get to the end.
All right, Mary Shelley, she wrote Frankenstein and a bunch of other, one of the original horror writers, isn't she?
Correct.
So is any of that incorporated in there?
This is mostly for those horror movie buffs. You're going to find a little bit of everything in here, from Scream to Friday the 13th, all of those fun stuff you'll find in this book.
All right, and this last one, what is this, The Haunting of Hill House?
Yeah, so this is a classic. It is my favorite scary book. Love to recommend it. A group of people are investigating paranormal activity at an old mansion, but the eerie happenings in the house reveal as much about the history as it does themselves. It's very psychological. I'm talking goosebumps while reading in the middle of a sunny afternoon. It's intense, and I love it.
That's fantastic. Great suggestions there. Now, I mean, when I think of horror, I think of Stephen King a lot. Is he still a popular guy, or have people kind of moved away from his books?
Oh, people are still reading him. He's still cranking them out,
Yeah.
and people are still loving everything he does.
Yeah, definitely one of those classic writers when it comes to that genre.
Is The Haunting of Hill House, is that based on that Netflix series or the
So,
Netflix show?
So this came first, and then there were like 2 movies, there's a TV show. Like, that just shows you how powerful this story is, that it keeps coming back and keeps reenacting on TV, on the big screen. It's good.
I mean, so many movies and TV shows are based on books, of course. Oh, talk about book clubs. If somebody wants to get into a book club and they don't know how, what's the best way to go about doing that?
So I would first recommend that you look around your friends. Do you have a bunch of friends that are just eager to get back into reading? If so, you found your club right there. But it's not always that easy. Sometimes you may have to look for your local library or your community center. But if they don't offer anything, they usually will. But if they don't, they'll definitely have resources on how you can get out and find your people.
And what we just saw, the horror book club, is there something like that here in Metro Detroit?
For horror, I'm not exactly sure, but I know there are book clubs all over. Our local bookshop, Sidetrack in Royal Oak, they run 3 different book clubs a month. So you can find anything that you're looking for and stuff like that.
And you can find all those books at Sidetrack as well?
Yes, I'm sure.
All right, excellent. Well, Alexander, thanks a lot for coming in this morning and giving people an idea how to have a spooky Halloween if they want to stay in and read.
Awesome, thank you for having me.